Welcome back, everybody. I don't know how well this is playing for any of you guys, or how the audio may or may not be coming through, but some of you have been watching. You've seen the big monstrosity that is the junk ball satellite moon thing here. Just boost over there. Not too bad, eh? Yeah, it's meant to look like a big junk ball, and I don't think the players really meant to even get this close. I don't think. New things. An old friend of mine, Ozzy, or Ozylot, named after the username, named after a cat type. Yeah, he's donated some ships. One of these ships is an old favorite. It's been in some of my stuff before, except he donated a new version, or a new clean version of it in .object format that I imported. I just gotta get rid of that white line, it drives me nuts. And we're gonna look at it here. It's kind of black, so let's just see if I can strafe past it here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm using that same old texture that the other bug or insect ones have, but it's kind of a unique thing. I don't have collision on it, so we can fly right through it because I haven't bothered making a collision mesh for it yet. So you can have a good look at it up close in engine. Remember, this is the engine running. This is not a dedicated texture. I'm just stealing a texture from something else. So realistically, we could. It's going to look a lot better when I make one dedicated for it. That texture it's using, it's borrowing from one of these guys. And these guys are meant to be sort of insect-looking. And I was playing around with how far I could push the texture modes, so they look pretty metallic, and I don't know, they're just meant to look a cross between a machine and I guess quasi-organic. It's kind of like an insect. I don't know what I was shooting for, but just a shape. And actually, a few people that know will know that that's the profile of a cow skull, just twisted and shaped around for my use. But now we're going to look at another one of Ozzy's big ships here. This apparently is supposed to be a mining vessel that I guess used to originally designed to fly in this kind of an orientation here. But yeah, I liked it like this. I added some glow to where the mining tear apart the stones thing is here. But yeah, that's just a 3D particle in there, or a sprite. Yeah, it's a 3D sprite. That's the best way to do it. It works, gets the job done. This is actually almost all mesh with a texture on glowing pipes. Those hot pipe work is actually mesh. I used Decimate and Blender to bring it down from the insanely high poly, but this whole thing is actually kind of a high poly count. But I popped the same texture on it that the other things had, and did a little bit of crazy texture work, and you end up with this temporary texture that has no justice, or does no justice to what it should actually be. He has a whole bunch of detail on this, and I've just slammed a texture into it. So there's a lot of mesh detail that I just have my textures sort of spammed onto them. Anyhow, yeah, so do a quick fast little fly around. So we have the big blue ball. Whoa. Where did I screw that up? There we go. So yeah, that's the big old blue ball. Then we have these guys. This flyby will let you get an idea for the size. These things are big. And as I've said before, I've succeeded in polluting space more. Although the big ships are nice, it really does need to have a brighter texture, but I'll work on that later. There's not a lot of white light in this area. If we get close here, this ship actually has a white light. Blood. Whoops. Again, mesh work for that is by Ozzy, and I had to reduce some things to make it a little more game friendly. Anyhow, that's our little flyby where things are at asset-wise. I gotta make a few more things on my list of stuff to make, and when they get done, there'll be more video and there'll be better textures for that one and for the other Aussie ship over here, the smaller. This little sporty looking thing right there. And again, it's using that same texture from the bug thing. It's just a red mess when they're all together like that. Anyhow, if you like this kind of thing, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more like this and more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.